Hey guys, today's video is going to be a bit different than I normally do on this channel. I'm going to share my newfound love for tie-dyeing. I found this sweater at the Goodwill for $1. It's actually at the Goodwill bins for $1. And as you can see, it has just become too dingy to wear. So I'm going to turn this into this. I hope you'll stick around. So the first thing that you want to do is pre-wash and then pre-soak your sweater in soda ash for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take it and put it in the washing machine on the spin cycle only. You don't want the water to turn on, so make sure you have it on the spin cycle and test it before you actually throw it in there. So now I have to decide where I want my spiral to start. I think I want it to start where the logo is, so it's going to be sort of offset, and that's where I put it. Once I decide where I want it to go, I'm going to flip it to the back side, so that way the front side, once I'm done spiraling it, will have a nice spiral look to it. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. But you can mess with the pleats as you go so that you can sort of guide them to make them more uniform, if you will, as you see I'm doing here. Once you have the spiral to your liking, it's time for rubber bands, or however you want to tie it. I chose to use rubber bands, but some people use twine. Once I have my rubber bands on the sweater where I want them, I want to make sure that the crisscross or they touch where I want my spiral to start. So in this case, over the logo. See how good the front spiral looks compared to the back? And then I'm just going to take this really stretchy rubber band and put it around the sweater so that it holds in all the flyaways or the stragglers or the tails, or in this case, the sleeves. Because I started my spiral off center, I'm going to have larger sections and smaller sections. So I need to decide what color I wanted it to be in the bigger sections. And well, I chose the turquoise because it's my favorite color. Once you start, skip every other one and fill in all the way down the sides, so that way when you flip it, you know what color goes where. Once I filled in the color, I'm going to just take the tip and go into the folds so I can add more color in there so that there's not too much white. You want to saturate it as good as possible. Make sure you shake up each color before you use it. Once you've got all the colors in there that you want, it's time to flip. Once you've got all the colors that you want, it's time to flip and repeat on the other side. Once my sweater is completely filled with color, I am going to once again go through the folds, make sure I didn't miss any white. And if I see anything, I'm just going to go in there and try and fill it in with the extra dye that I have left over. Once I'm completely satisfied, into a plastic bag it goes for 24 hours minimum. After 24 hours, go ahead and take your shirt out of the bag and it's time to rinse it. You want to make sure that you rinse it so that the water starts running clear. As you can see right here, it's pretty solid and not thick, but it's just not see-through, and over time it thins out. That's what I consider to be running clear. I don't think at this point you're ever going to get it to run without any pigment in it, so just run it clear as best as you can. And then it's time to unveil what it looks like. Here we go. We're gonna open this bad boy up. Okay. I can get behind this. Okay, so here's the front. I'm going to flip it over and see what the back looks like. Not too bad for turning an old dingy sweater into a beautiful sweater. What do you think? I love it. I couldn't be more happy with the way that this sweater turned out. Really excited to be sporting it. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching this kind of out of the norm video on my channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single 224 of you. I can't say it enough. So thank you so much.